wrong side of the tracks.
Well, welcome everybody to the fifth week of isolation for the Ponyboys. It is the last weekend of the championships there in Sydney, and we've still got some Group 1 races. I want to give a special shout out to my young son who turned 7 today, future jockey in the making, Toby Wasik. Happy birthday there at home in isolation, while I try and make the big bucks here for us at Randwick. He loves a little punk, the little fella, so we're going to get them home. We're going to start off with the group races here today. The first race is the Group 3, James Carr, over 1,400 metres. And we've got the number 2, Rubisaki, $1.65 at present. Pretty short, so I'm going to have a little Quinella play here with the number 4, Akari. Came third to Rubisaki last time. So straight up, Quinella, Akari is paying about $10, $1.65 will get you a little bit more value in that race because Rubisaki is red hot. Race 4 over 2,000 metres. We've got the Group 3, Frank Packer. I'll tell you what, Frank probably wasn't too happy about getting named in a Group 3. He'd probably see himself as a Group 1, the old stalwart of the Packer family. I'm going to go with the number 3, the Gay Waterhouse, trained Entante at $6.50. And then I'm going to go right down the bottom, number 12, Canane, the Waller trained thing at $7. A bit of value in that race too. Race 5, the Group 1, Champagne Stakes. It's part of the Triple Crown, so a lot of horses here are looking to win a couple here in this Triple Crown, so no one can actually win the 3 in the road. I'm going to go with the number 4, Holyfield. I thought very good front runners race last time. The track obviously is a soft track today. The rail's out 7 metres, so generally the bias is going to be the rail and I guess the front runners for these horses here. So Holyfield very well placed. And then to hedge that, I'm going to go with the 6, Old Kirk. We're in a very good race last week on the heels to finish up nicely in the placings. Race 6, I'll tell you what, this is a very hard race. Not the best form lines coming into it. 2,000 metres JRA plate in its Group 3. I'm going to have to go with Ocean X. I've been with it the whole campaign. At $7, probably would want to wait for it to jump out. I think it's going to drift in the market. And of course, the number 5, Shared Ambition. You can't fault the record. $3.30 there to try and win something back. Race 7, the all-age stakes over 1,400 metres. It's a Group 1. I'm going to go with our old favourite here, number 1, Piarada. Apparently, its trial form has been absolutely amazing in the jump outs as well. It's been absolutely flying. Now, if it is a front runner's track, you've got to put in at number 3, Dreamforce at $9. I think that's very good value for a little each way play on that. Probably looking at 2 to 8 if you're going to go units wise. And then number 12, it's been faultless all campaign. Hasn't broken through with a win in a couple of starts, but I think that definitely at value. Number 12, Brandenburg, will run a place certainly at $16, worth another 2 to 8 each way play as well. Race 8, we've got the Hallmark, Group 3, over 1,200 metres. I'm going to go with the 14, Grey Worm, $7. And number 5, Deprived, to be flying home. And Kementari came back from start at last race, ran a very good third, so I'm going to put that in my numbers there as well at around $5. May as well give you the quaddy, race 9. It is for Ruff's Ruffy as well. Well, there's a couple in here actually. So I'm going to go with the number 3, Dr. Drill, at $18. Tommy Markman, last race in Sydney. He's been one of the form jockeys of the carnival. Watch him absolutely throttle this horse on the way home. Should just sit off the speed, and I think at $18, it's very good. And then I'm going to go with the track specialist. Likes a bit of sting out of the ground as well. And the number 14, Aqua Divina. You might remember we tipped it at about $26, a couple back. And I think at $26, it's good each way value as well. Of course, the highways come back there today, so watch out for the race 1, number 14, Fender. Brett Kavanagh, it's 2 from 2 at the moment. $16, you'll get some value there. The number 10, Hellenism, at $5.50, the danger of that. And of course, race 2, I can't go without saying this one, either Trumbull. The barrier might be a little bit tricky for the Kim Moore trained horse there, but at $8.50, I think I'm going to have a little play at that one in race 2. Well, very good, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. We're going to head over to Merriweather, to the Merriweather Studios, to see what Justin Lees has to say for his happy birthday, Toby. and enjoy the races here from your lounge.
Yeah, thanks, Ruff. And happy birthday to your little fella Toby, one of the better Wasiks. It's good to see that you've kept up your appearance too, up there in isolation. Jeez, mate. But it'll be good to have a beer with you as soon as this is all over. Yeah, 2 Group 1s today at Randwick. There is a few good horses running around too. We started off in race 3 though, the Group 3 James Carr Stakes. I'm going to go Rubisaki, winning form here. It's just still tracking at 100% with 2 seconds after 9 starts. I don't see anything coming changing that, and I think it should make it 8 wins from 10 starts. It's at $2 at the moment, so I'd be boosting that actually. Race 4, a bit tougher one here. I'm going to go the top weight Quick Thinker, based on winning form again. It won the Derby over 2,400, drops back to 2,000, but it did win the Tulloch over that distance 2 starts back. So at $3.50 at the moment. I'm going to go Opie Bossom's on. It does track at it's a rating 106. Number 2 Pancho's rating at 87 as well. So it has cracked the $1 million mark as well in prize money. So I'm going to be on that. Race 5. This is the first of the Group 1s. It's a good race too. There's 10 in it. I'm going to go with number 1, the top weight, King's Legacy. Huey Bowman's back riding. It's at $2.80 at the moment. I don't really see anything. Holyfield will be hard to run down. It'll probably get out there and lead. And probably, if it does give them too much, it could be. If they give it too much, it could be hard to track, hard to pin back. But I'm going to go with King's Legacy. I think from barrier 3, Huey will get it in a nice position to run home. Race 6. It's another Group 3, the JRA Plate. A few good horses here. Best of Days, Life Less Ordinary. You've got Ocean X, Graceful Glamour. I'm going to go with, I was tossing up between Life Less Ordinary and Graceful Glamour. I'm going to go with Graceful Glamour here. It doesn't look like a lot of speed is going to be on. It's had a trial in between last start, just to keep it fit. It did win that trial. It's at $7 at the moment. The wide gate, I don't know about that. It could be a bit of a concern, but it is carrying 53, so I think it's right up there to get this. It ran a good third last start in the Epona Stakes, where it ran third to Missy Beale. I'm going to have a little bit each way on that, I think. Race 7. This is 1,400. I'm going to go Pirata here. It should go out a winner. This is its last start before going to stud. It won this race last year. Seems to have been set for it this year. Again, 2 starts back this prep. 4th and a 5th, but it's been up thereabouts. So hasn't been too far off. But I think this is the one they've been setting it to. I think it'll go out a winner and head to stud after that. And then the last race 8 is a tough one. The Godolphin horses, the 3 Godolphin horses, trekking Kementari and Deprive are probably obviously all the big dangers, and they're the top 3 favourites at the moment. But I'm going to have something. There is a few scratchings. Grass scratched, Tactical Advantage is scratched, and Tato Key as well. All Too Royal, and then you've got the first 2 emergencies. They're out, but Signor Fox is in. Apart from the 3 Godolphin horses, I'm going to have something each way on my brother's horses. I think In Her Time and La Romaine back. At $14, La Romaine resumes after a 22-week spell. It was disappointing in the Hunter, where it came last. And then it's had a few trials since that, and 2 fourths and a second in its recent one. It has won 3 times first up. It does like to run fresh. It's 3 wins, 3 seconds, 3 thirds when first up out of 10 runs. So I think it can surprise here at $14. I think it's worth the each way bet. Definitely should be up there. And in her time at $9.50, third up here. Was sort of probably disappointing in the TJ Smith Stakes, but I think at $9.50 is definitely worth a little bit of each way. Opie Bossom's on board as well. Seems to be in good form at the moment. So I'll be, I'll have a little bit of that, but I might even have a trifecta, the 3 Godolphins and the 2 Chris Lee's horses there. So, and that pretty much wraps it up. I'll have all the quaddie numbers and our best bets and Russ Ruffy and my Lee's long shot down below. Thanks for joining us. See you soon.